With his new show titled I Don't Work on Sundays, we made a weekday appointment.
Mark, do you get a lot of your material from actually walking along the promenade with Tina?
This is one of the places in Cape Town where you can get loads of material. Dogs and the owners look very similar, and I have to tell you that if you walk often enough on Ansie Point Promenade, you will find that to be true. It's not always a good thing, but sometimes, as in my case, it is, because, you know, as you can see, my dog, absolutely gorgeous.
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
Because she doesn't know she's a dog. She believes that she's a supermodel, doesn't get out of bed for under 15 grand.
Being a supermodel, Tina feels no pressure to add other skills to her CV.
She doesn't do a lot of tricks.
Oh!
Because she believes that's just a bunch of silly things.
I'm going to remedy that, though. I found the perfect dog trainer, and we're going to try and teach Tina, well, an old dog, some new tricks. How's that?
You got us a dog trainer?
Yes.
Good luck.
Let's take her.
A trainer and wrangler working in film, Ansie Minnaar is more an acting coach for animals.
Apparently, Tina doesn't do any tricks.
Brilliant. Nothing like a first time. What can she do?
She sleeps really well.
To avoid distractions, they headed for the familiar surrounds of the home Mark and Tina share with Anwa McKay.
Hi, how are you? I'm good to see you.
This is my partner, Anwa.
Nice to meet you.
Right, so we're going to teach Tina the high five. Hey there, Tina. Where's your popsicle? Yeah. So, first of all, try and get something really delicious, yum yum, that they really like. You're going to put the food in a closed hand. Let the dog know it's there. And then we're going to... Yes! I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
The 2-inch little foot came up and touched my hand, okay? There it and again. Yay! Now, we want to aim for doing that at the end of the day. Yes, good dog. It's time for one of you guys to do this.
Okay.
Okay. Right, there's your supply of bribery and corruption. Fingers open, fingers open. Yes!
Yes!
Excellent. Now watch me.
Am I doing it? Yes!
It's about letting her know when she's got it right. So we get this.
Oh, it's not about me. It's not about me.
We now want to let her know there is no food and she must still touch.
High five. High five. High five. High five. High five.
She will come to your head, I promise.
High five.
Yes!
Yay! Every dog has its day, and I think I've had mine. And,
Well done.
I've almost had mine. Tina's eaten so much. Joanne, I think it's time I feed you.
Yes!
While Mark loves a dinner party when he is home, can he warm anything up beyond an audience?
So is this where you cook and entertain all of your friends?
That's what I like to think, but people seldom pitch. So I'm so glad that you're here. After begging you for so long.
If you told me what a view you had, it would have been here a long time ago.
See, I live and learn. So I'm going to do like a pasta chicken thing. So you can help with...
Can I chop this?
You can chop that, and you can also help with that.
Seems like I'm doing everything
Then you
though.
can also just cook that up, and you can just boil some
No
pasta
wonder your
for
friends
me.
don't come and visit.
And then I'm just going to slip into something comfortable.
The son of a preacher man, Mark tried his hand at singing in church, but it wasn't an obvious career choice.
I started studying law at UCT. The intention was to do that. And then I realized that you needed to pass these subjects. You write an exam and you pass. And eventually, after some time, I lived in Kloof Street. And there was a lady who some people know called Marianne Tam. She was my landlady. Over many glasses of red wine, I would tell her funny stories about my growing up. And she said, you know what? People will pay to hear this kind of thing. And they did.
And they're still paying.
And they still pay. They pay a lot more now because the jokes are longer. And that was... I never looked back then.
I kiss the girls and make them cry. I'm just like Georgie Porgy.
His latest offering opens November 20th at the Baxter, 15 years after he worked there as an usher.
Mark, in your new show, you've decided to go and not use any of your characters, rather do straight comedy. Why is that?
I've done characters in most of my shows, and I haven't done a show with only stand-up. in a long time. Because some people prefer the characters and other people prefer the stand-up. And this time around, we're pleasing the stand-up people more. I think I like to please everyone.
So what would your favourite character say about this meal that you're doing now?
Well, my favourite character undoubtedly is Auntie Mil from
I love her. Yeah.
You love her? From Belgravia Road in Athlone. And if she saw me do this, she would look at me and she would take her hands and put it around my face and say, "Mark, my boy, you belong on stage, rather."
Mark has not been alone on his journey to becoming SA comic royalty. Supporting him from just beyond the spotlight, even before there was one, is Anwar.
Mark and I met 15 years ago. We had our first date 15 years ago. Funnily enough, he cooked pasta on that night.
I've been cooking pasta every night for 15 years.
And 3 months later, you stepped onto stage for the first time.
Naturally, Mark tries his new jokes at home first, though now and again his sounding board just doesn't sound.
Sometimes Anwar just stares at me and then I try my stuff out on Tina. And she stays even longer than Anwar. And if the sausage dog doesn't find you funny and your partner doesn't find you funny, you then go and try it on a live audience. Can you hear the
I Don't Work on Sundays runs Tuesdays through Saturdays to a sounding board of sheer enjoyment.